I was impressed with that move you pulled. Bang.
Ladies and boys and girls, children of all ages, it's me, it's G, it's Double MD, the undefeated, undisputed YouTube champion. That's right, it's the Maverick, Mark Daniels, here at episode 324 of our Pokemon Mystery Dungeon DX Let's Play. Guys, if you missed last episode, we went back to the Fantasy Straits, hoping to find a shiny Altaria, and we did not. I believe we had 3 Altaria encounters, if I remember correctly, but none of them were shiny, unfortunately. Today, though, we're going to be heading back into Mount Faraway, where we're going to go 30 floors, where there's a guaranteed mystery house, in hopes to find Riolu and or shiny Celebi. Alright, just want to make sure we have some escape orders. I think we're good to go on items. Of course, we're going to search every floor for mystery rooms as well. So, I mean, there's a chance that we could find both, none, one or the other. Obviously, there's a chance we see shiny Electrode, which we don't want. Actually, we're going to bring a different team with us this time. Let me see here. This is the team we want. Because we don't have to recruit any Pokemon here normally, right? By knocking them out. So we can bring just 3 AoEs and just wipe everybody out even faster. So that's the plan. Because really the only thing we want is mystery houses. We don't need any Pokemon here. Unless there's some fainted Pokemon here that we don't, and I don't think there is. We're going to go ahead and do that. Everyone can attack. But yeah, so we're just going to run through as fast as possible. We're going to search every floor that could possibly have a mystery house. And what that means is there's like a few different events that could happen, right? On any given floor. There could be a fainted Pokemon, which you can recruit by feeding it an apple. You can find a monster house, which is usually on the mini-map there. You'll see a cluster of items. And you go in there, it's going to bring a bunch of random Pokemon down. Or you can find a mystery house, which is like this big old house. Literally, it's a house. And you open the door with an invitation. And it's going to have random Pokemon and items in there. Well, the items aren't really so much random. You usually get the same stuff. But in terms of the Pokemon in there, it's random on what it could be. There's a chance that we could get Riolu. And there's a chance we can get shiny Celebi. Which are 2 of the 10 Pokemon that we're missing. That's right, we're missing 10 Pokemon. See if I can't remember all of them off the top of my head. So we're missing Sceptile, Grovyle. We're missing Umbreon, Leafeon, Sylveon. Shiny Celebi, Riolu, Shiny Magikarp, Shiny Altaria, and Skitty. So those are the Pokemon we're missing. Now, obviously the Skitty, the Evolutions, very easy to get. We just have to go to Joyous Tower. We can recruit, 5 Pokemon or whatever. That's going to be easy. Well, kind of. I mean, Joyous Tower is kind of a pain in the butt. Because you have to start off at level 1 and level up through the dungeon. But a lot of those Pokemon are pretty early on in the dungeon. Besides Skitty, I think Skitty's like in the 20, the 20 floors. But Trico's pretty early on, and so is Eevee, if I'm not mistaken. So those will be easy to get. And those are guaranteed, we're going to go in there, we're going to get some Pokemon that we need, right? This is completely RNG, right? We don't know if or when we're going to see shiny Celebi or Riolu. It could take, a couple hundred more episodes, right? It really could. I hope not, but it could, right? So since we saw that fainted Weedle there, that means there's no mystery house here, which means once we find the stairs, we can move on to the next floor. And again, we're going to the 30th floor, and then we're going to escape orb out, right? We're not going to search through the entire dungeon. We just know there's a guaranteed mystery house on the 30th floor. It's the only guaranteed mystery house in the entire game. As far as I know anyways. I'm pretty sure it's the only one. So we definitely want to try to take advantage of that, right? But along the way we could find some just naturally spawning in. So you might as well check around, see if we can't find one. It's a good way to also add a little bit of time to the video. Because if we just breeze through this dungeon super quickly, this would be like a 20-minute video. I'd like to keep these around 30 minutes. So we got a little extra time. Maybe the video will then be like 40 minutes, 35 minutes depending. And we increase our chances of finding the Riolu and or Shiny Celebi in less amount of episodes, right? Because as cool as it might be, I don't really want this series to go 500 episodes, but it could. There's a slight possibility that can happen. I hope not. That's a lot of videos, a lot of time on this game, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to wait. We'll eat the apple once we hit 0. We're going to eat the perfect apple to increase our belly size. Alright, that's cute. Alright, my cargo wants to join the squad. No thanks. We're good. Again, we're going to search the entire floor here. We'll eat our apple here pretty soon. Let's take out these Pokemon on this room. Alright, so now let's go ahead and equip our Big Eater Belt, which is going to increase the effectiveness of these apples. So this perfect apple is going to take us to 200. Boom, boom. Beautiful. Alright. Switch back to the X-ray specs. And back to business as we go. But yeah, that's the game plan. Would love, as much as I love Mystery Dungeon games, and I love doing what we're doing. Otherwise, again, I wouldn't do it, right? Like, I wouldn't be trying to complete this if I wasn't enjoying the process. But obviously, when you do things like this in video games, a crazy man that I am, I don't know how many people's actually have done this, let alone done the entire series on YouTube doing it. It's a bit of a crazy thing to do, I think. Completing a living dex in a game like this, and then also collecting all the shinies, and it's a bit of a madman thing, you know what I mean? We did this with Blue Rescue Team as well, and I feel like now from any Mystery Dungeon game we do, we kind of pigeonholed us into having to do it in every Mystery Dungeon game that we play. So I look forward to that when we play, Explorers of Time, Darkness, or Sky. I think Sky is the one we're playing, because I bought it on the Virtual Console, I believe, on the Wii U. I think I did. I can't remember if I did or not. I was going to. If not, I mean, I guess we'll just find another way to play it. You know what I mean? But very much looking forward to that. Because that game is really good. Like the story, there's not like stories in video games don't really grab me most of the time, right? Get me interested in the game, or like, oh man, I gotta see what happens next, or oh my god, I can't believe that happened. That game in particular has a really good like twist to it. You know what I mean? So I really enjoy the story of that game. And like I said, there's not many games that I can say that about. I'm someone who gets a little impatient with video games. I'm sure if you watched any of my series, you know that. Like, I'm just kind of like pushing, hey, okay, let's get past the story, guys. Let's move on, because I'm trying to play the game. I'm not trying to read a goddamn book. Well, you know what? I'm glad I won't even be able to get to see if that Pokemon was shiny or not. Because again, we're not looking for shiny Electrode. We have shiny Electrode. That's an unfortunate part of doing these, the hunt in this dungeon, looking for the mystery houses, is the chances of finding shiny Electrode is very fucking high, and we've seen several of them while we can't find a shiny Magikarp or Altaria, and it's very frustrating. But it is what it is, you know what I mean? It is what it is. Alright, moving on. And I think in Explorers of Time, Darkness, and Sky, and I say that in case you don't know, those are 3 different games. Mystery Dungeon, Explorers of Time, Explorers of Darkness, and Explorers of Sky. 3 separate games. Pretty much the same story. Some different Pokemon in both, right? Like, there's certain legendary Pokemon you can only get one or the other. I think, if I remember right, Sky, you can get all of them. So Sky would be probably the best option. So I should be saying we're going to play Explorers of Sky, because that's probably what we're going to do. So that we can complete a living dex. But recruiting Pokemon in that game is a lot different than recruiting Pokemon in this game. So we'll see what happens there. I think some of the legendary Pokemon with like 100 floor dungeons and shit don't have a guaranteed recruitment rate. I remember when we played Blue Rescue Team and we tried recruiting Rayquaza, right? Did it take us like 30 runs or something to get it? It was ridiculous. What Pokemon is that? Is that Igglybuff? I think that's Igglybuff. Well, either way, we don't need to worry about it. We can simply move on to the next floor, as we're a third of the way through this dungeon. But I think it took us like 40 tries, like 38 to 40 attempts, maybe even 50 attempts to get Rayquaza. It was like a 30% chance of recruiting or something. It was ridiculous. Like, we just got super unlucky. So we might be dealing with that type of situation again, which is kind of unfortunate. We'll see, though. When we get there, we'll get there. We'll figure out what we're going to do there. It'll probably be a while before we do that. I'm probably going to take a little break from the Mystery Dungeon stuff for a little bit, but we'll see. See, as we went straight from Blue Rescue Team to this game. How many episodes did we do of Blue Rescue Team? Like 200? Let me see. Going to YouTube real fast. Whoops. Let's see here. Playlist. Where's my playlist at? This will be real quick. Let me find the playlist real quick. Maybe. There it is, 148 episodes, okay. So combined, we're looking at like 500 episodes at minimum. That's a lot of episodes of Mystery Dungeon. A lot of hours, you know what I mean? In a row. Well, I mean, I guess I took a small break on this one, but you get the idea. It's a lot. So we may hold off a little bit on the Mystery Dungeon. We'll see. I say that, and then they're gonna come out with a new one this year. Watch, and then, and if they do, we'll play it, obviously. But and I would love that. I'd be very excited, by the way, for another Mystery Dungeon game. There's also like equipment items or something, like specific items for Pokemon in Explorers of Sky, which means we might collect all those as well. I'm not sure how hard it would be to do. We'll see. We'll kind of assess that when we get there. But I'm just crazy enough to do that. But I also might look at doing some stuff off camera too. I don't know. I haven't really decided how I'm going to handle that type of content anymore. Like with Pokemon Scarlet, I did quite a few things off camera to kind of save time. So we'll see what's up. We'll see what's up. Alright, coming up. Boom. Yeah, the thing too about Explorers of Sky, I don't think you can recruit evolved Pokemon. I'm pretty sure you couldn't in Blue Rescue Team, but in this game you could, so that makes it a little bit more difficult as we're going to have to evolve a bunch of Pokemon too. That stuff I'll probably definitely do off camera, unless I just need to fill episodes. Alright, Rhydon we don't need again. Since there's a fainted Pokemon here, we can just go straight for the stairs if we can find them. It's a pretty big floor. Alright, it's about apple time. Don't have to explore the entire floor, but I'm going to do my best to do it, apparently. Alright, let's go. We got some grimy food. Oh my god, we have a lot of grimy food. Alright, well, I guess we'll eat some of this grimy food. Whatever, who cares? Can't move, I don't give a shit. We'll just eat some more. So that's actually problematic. I didn't realize a lot of our food got turned to grimy food. We don't have a lot of regular apples left. That is a bit of a problem. Which means we may not be able to explore every floor like we want to anymore. We might have to try to rush out of here. Let's see, we have 2 regular apples and a big apple? 3, okay, 3 regular apples. Okay, so that's 300, 500 for our hunger meter. And we may run into more traps as well. Okay. That is a problem. That is a problem. I mean, we're only 16 floors away, so maybe we're fine. I guess we'll continue exploring like we have been for now. But once we get down to like like 2 apples, we might have to start rushing through a little bit more. Whoops. Got a little ahead of myself there. Alright. You know what? We're gonna go ahead and move on to the next floor. I know there's just like 2 floors we haven't explored, or 2 rooms we haven't explored, but the chances of there being a mystery house in either of those rooms very slim. Double electrode. I wish we could get double Altaria or double magic harp on a floor. That'd be fucking nice. Go down here. There's a normal electrode, not shiny. That's good. Also not shiny. Very good. Alright. Big flame burst. Check this corner pocket. We'll check this middle boy here. We're not gonna sunny day because we're right here by the stairs. Alright. 16. Alright, we have an apple. So that's good. We're gonna swap it out with something that we don't give a shit about, like these pebbles. Alright. So that's helpful. But again, a severe lack of monster rooms I've noticed. Though we don't really want a monster, I guess they're called monster houses. We don't really want a monster house this run, but just kind of interesting. Over here. Alright. Use this for somebody. Who's it for? Umi's Blizzard. Here. Another electrode. A lot of electrodes. Oh, elixir. We'll go and drink that for Honica. here. We'll go this direction and we'll wrap around. No, just take those. Just take out the Arcanine. We're good. Alright. Regular Electro. That's good. Think that scares me? Please. It's a big room for stairs. Alright, we're gonna... Oh. Pop up here. Go this way. And we'll pop back down. Alright. 18. Alright, we should have plenty of apples to keep exploring. I'm not super worried now. But if we find an apple or two, that'd make me... An extra mystery house. Let's go, guys. Hell yeah. Alright, well, here's a chance. We want Riolu or Shiny Celebi. Or both. I don't know if both is possible, but that'd be insane. Come on, baby. Yes! Oh, hell yeah, dude. Yes! Let's go! That's very exciting. We finally got Riolu. Yes, join us, my friend. Hell yeah. And we got a big apple. We'll switch it out, doesn't really matter. This bandana, who cares? Yes, dude. I'll just give it to you, whatever. Hell yeah. Now, I'm not going to change the number until we get out of here, because obviously, it ain't official until we leave the dungeon, but hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. You love to see it, dude. You'll freaking love to see it. Alright. We are going to keep looking for mystery houses, though, because we still need Shiny Celebi. And that means we'll still be coming to this dungeon as well. Because that guaranteed mystery house on the 30th floor is just too good. Now let me just double check. Do we have... Okay, I knew one was sticky, but we do have a cleanse orb, right? That's why we bring it with us. So we could technically still find two more because we have the invitations for it. Pop over here real fast. Nope. Yes. I'm super happy about finding Riolu. I honestly thought that Riolu might be harder to get than Shiny Celebi. Because the thing about Shiny Celebi is, it could be in any mystery house, right? I'm pretty sure about that. So if we find a mystery house in like the Fantasy Strait, right, for example, Shiny Celebi could be in there, but I don't know if Riolu could be in there. Sandstorm. Fuck yeah, dude. Super excited about that. But I don't know what the odds of finding Shiny Celebi is. Say it's 1%. You know, we still might be spending a long time finding Shiny Celebi. I don't know any percentages of anything in this game. I don't know if those numbers are out there anywhere. I've looked around for, like, shiny odds and stuff. As I've said, the only thing I've found was, like, random, like, Reddit posts. And some of them were saying, like, just from their experience, shiny Pokemon seem to appear at, like, 1 out of 6 odds when it's a, what do they call them in this game? Formidable foes or whatever they're called. I just call them rare spawns because, you know, that's just what I would call something like that. So the rare spawns, about a 1 out of 6 chance, and that seems to me to be just about right. Maybe not 1 out of 6, maybe like 1 out of 8, but I would say that 1 out of 6 is probably pretty close. Just from my experience of playing this game, And as you guys know, I've been playing this game for a fucking long time. At this point, you know, over 300 episodes worth. Some episodes, most episodes are around 30 minutes. Some of them are an hour. Some of them, you know, are long. So you can do the math. That's a lot of hours. So, you know, I didn't keep track of the scientific data, but just from my experience, I could see being 1 out of 6 or 1 out of like 8 being the odds. But another sandstorm and another electrode. So double focus blast, double fun. Alright, I'm just gonna just a normal electrode. Big heat wave. I don't really care about those boxes anymore. Sandstorm. I don't want Riolo being in the front of the party here. Don't like that. There, we got him in the middle. That's perfect. Now we do have Reviver Seeds, and we do have Revive All Orbs. So if Riolu does go down, we can bring him back. Obviously, that would be a concern. If there was a risk of him being gone forever, I would definitely be escape orbing right away. Oh yeah, they have the grudge thing. Oh well. Well, if they use an Atheron E-Wave, not a big deal. Let me just double check the apple situation while we're here. Oh yeah, we're good. We got plenty of apples to make it through the rest of the dungeon. Not even worried now. Some orange berries. Alright. I watched one too many steps here. God damn it. Alright. So I think that Pokemon's asleep, but we're not gonna risk it. Let's see. This way. Okay, there's the stairs. We're gonna walk around real quick. Empowerment Seed. We could Mega Ball. Why not? We don't get to Mega Evolve too often. So might as well use it on something. Sure. Salamence. Okay, so that means we could just leave this floor. Almost apple time again. Oh, perfect. A Vulpix and an Electrode here. Nice. 25. Alright. Okay, we don't want to leave just yet. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and apple up. Big eater belt. We'll big apple up. Get back to 200. That might do us for the rest of the run too, but we'll see. Might have to eat one more apple. Superior, don't need them. Excuse me. Alright. Getting real close to being done. Flame burst is sealed, that's annoying. Double fire blast, double fun. So there's one more room to check. Nope, okay. $28. It's a big floor. Wow, another mystery house. Come on, Shiny Celebi, come on. Ah, oh, that's okay, that's okay. That would have been sick though, dude. Oh, someone can drink this. We'll grab the apple. We'll switch it out for something. Any of these bands doesn't really matter. Okay. Dude, let's go. 3 in this run. That's insane. And we're gonna have to use our cleanse orb on the last one, but we'll wait till we get closer to there. Okay. Melodic. It's cool to see Pokemon like Melodic, but it's like, I don't need it. Or like when you like get a Tyranitar that wants to join your team, it's like, man, I love Tyranitar. It's hard to say no, you know, but you gotta. Glad I decided to bring 3 invitations, because I only had 2 in my inventory. I think at the end of last episode I decided to put another one in there. Maybe I should start bringing like 5 of them, just to be safe. You never know. Heat Wave. Alright guys, and now we're about to go into another mystery house here on the 30th and final floor for us in this run. We got Riolu, so I am more than happy with how today's episode turned out, to be honest. And that more than makes up for the lack of shinies the last couple episodes. Very excited about it. So after we get another shiny Celebi included, we will do a run with Joyous Tower and getting some of the Pokemon that we need, like the Eevees, the Tricos, the Skitty. We'll do a run through there, get some of those Pokemon to lower our Pokedex number here, and then we'll go back to the hunt. Alright, so I gotta use my Cleanse Orb, I'm assuming. Okay, yeah, so let's use our Cleanse Orb. I should start bringing more than one Cleanse Orb too, just in case the Cleanse Orb gets sticky. Alright, so everything's unsticky. Yes, okay, here we go. Come on, Shiny Celebi. That would be insane. If we get Shiny Celebi, not much left. I was gonna say then we'll do Joyous Tower next episode, but that's alright. Again, I'm not gonna complain at all. Let me swap some. I might as well grab this Maximus because I'd rather use this than some of the other shit we have. Like, actually, hold on. We can use that calcium and just do that. Perfect. Okay. Alright, with that, it's time to escape out of here. We can confirm that we have Riolu. Let me go ahead and change this. So now we're just missing 9 Pokemon. Let me also edit my Google Docs here real quick. My Google document. Alright. Riolu is here. Number 447. Boom, done. You'll love to see it. Okay. Don't care about that stuff. Alright, so of course, let me make sure we say yes to this first and foremost. Alright, first, let's go ahead. We'll go to the shop, of course. We'll see if there's anything we want in there. We'll go do our inventory, deposit things we don't want to bring with us on our next adventure. And then we will check the mission board, see if we can't find any Joyous Tower missions or missions for Pokemon that we need. We'll check the mailbox as well. And then we'll wrap it up there. Next episode, I think it's Marvelous Sea, right? We went Fantasy Straight last time, yeah. So we'll go Marvelous Sea next episode. We'll try to get Shiny Magikarp. Of course, we're still looking for Mystery Houses. We still need Shiny Celebi. But yeah, guys, one step closer to being done. I love to see it. We don't need this mission, but we're just going to delete it. And as you see there, we have these Joys. So the importance, if you guys don't know, the importance of having these Joyous Tower missions, because when you go into Joyous Tower, I'm pretty sure, because some of them are different, but I'm pretty sure this one, you can only bring held items and 3 Pokemon, but they start off at level 1. Right? It may not even be held items. I don't remember. Some of them you can have held items, some of them you can't, right? I'm pretty sure you cannot bring any items in the Joyous Tower. In fact, actually, hold on. I can check right now. But the importance is, if we can't bring items, right, so we can't bring escape orbs, we can do a mission, and then when the mission's done, it'll ask if we want to leave, and then we can just leave, right? So here we go. So you cannot bring items, and you can check the map, but you can bring 3 teammates, and you start at level 5. Sorry, not level 1, but level 5. But yeah, that's the plan. So let me go ahead and check the items here. So that's the significance of having the missions for Joyous Tower. We can kind of use those as like pseudo escape orbs. Alright, so we're going to deposit some shit. Army food can go. The apples can stay. We're doing Marvelous Sea, so that should be plenty. We can deposit a couple elixirs. Probably don't need that many. Orange berries are fine. Get rid of some of these berries that we don't need. Probably too many Reviver Seeds if we're being honest. Get rid of this stuff. 2 escape orbs, that's good. Revive all orbs, really. We'll just keep 2, I guess. 2 inviting orbs is solid. Get rid of the surrounding wand as well. Alright. Now we do need invitations. grab those. We have 34 of them. I'm going to bring 5 with us from now on. And let's grab 2 cleanse orbs. Yep. Getting low on those, actually. Alright, so. Last thing, check the bulletin board. How's our money situation? We're not fully there yet, so we can't deposit any money. I mean, we can, but I would just wait till it's capped out. Any missions we want? Hold on, was that a Pichu? We don't need Pichu. Alright, so nothing that we want here. So that's going to be it for today's episode. As I mentioned a second ago, we're going to be going to the Marvelous Sea next episode, where we're going to try to find that shiny Magikarp, that golden carp. Let's see what happens. Thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time, I am the Maverick Daniels. Bidding you farewell, peace, and one love. Bang!